In this video we will look at lighting. Lighting is an important factor necessary for any scene. Light refers to the image exposure of a frame within film. It is required to make everything in a scene look clear and visible. Lighting contributes to the emotional response of an audience and creates a mood within a scene. If a scene is lit badly, then it takes away from the emotional connection with the audience and in turn affects all other elements within that scene. There are many ways to light a scene and different techniques to do so. In our example, we have an animation of a robotic arm moving on the surface. We will now begin to look at different types of lighting that can be used to light the scene, and how each of these types of lights can then affect that scene. Lighting types we will use will be direct and indirect lighting, point lighting, spot lighting and area lighting. First we will look at direct and indirect lighting. Here is our scene being lit using a direct light. With this type, the light focuses on the object in the scene and lights it equally from all angles. The object is able to be viewed clearly and there are hardly any shadows cast, as the light hits the scene from all angles equally. If we change now to indirect lighting, we can clearly see the difference it has on the scene. With indirect lighting, it focuses only on one part of our scene, and in our example, on one particular object area within the scene. It then lights this area and creates a harsh light effect. The colours within this area all look illuminated greatly, as if they are glowing, while the surrounding area remains darkened. This effect could be used within film to put emphasis on a particular object while keeping the background in darkness. Now we'll look at point, spot and area lighting. Point lighting is when there is a light within the scene that is coming from one particular side or angle. As we can see, our point light illuminates the particular side or angle it is pointing at, while the other side is darkened. This type of light creates harsh shadows on the side not being lit. Spot lighting is when an area within a scene is lit, which emphasizes that area. In our example, we have a yellow hue to show this. The area created by the light is round in shape, hence the name spotlight. It provides extra light on a particular area to create a focus point for the audience or to emphasize an object within a scene. Finally, area lighting is when there is one direct light that lights a whole area. As we can see, a yellow hue is covering the entire area within the scene. The entire area is covered and everything can be seen under the light. This then illuminates our object and surface at the same time and also creates some shadows. So those were the different types of lighting that are used and applied in cinematography to light a scene.